You thought of this? No, you didn't. She's now gonna do a podcast. This is what detox does to you guys. It makes you want to do something that you don't usually do, but now I'm doing it. For the next 30 minutes, you'll be stuck with me, and together we will be doing makeup while I talk about myself. Well, this is my first video on the channel. Technically the first video in my channel if you don't include the several covers. Well, let's just say this is the first video with me, my face, talking to you guys today. So, you do the math. Now, I'll begin with doing my primer because I've already done my skincare. We do not want to reveal the skincare muna because it's not as glamorous as it is. I'll begin by doing my primer, putting my primer on. So my primer is the BYS Matte Primer Balm. I don't know if it's gonna adjust. My camera is not the focus. It really just takes a while. I go by Chelsea Hammer online because Martilio Hammer, and how we introduce our sibling group because I'm part of a trio called the Hammer Sisters. So that consists of me, my ate, and my little sister. My ate is more on the vocals, and my little sister is the producer of the music. And I'm just visually present. I am the third of 4 children. I am 20 years old. I am a second-year college student, incoming second year. It feels like yesterday I was first year, and that was a very humbling experience being a first-year college student. Now that I'm second year, I'm looking forward to more things in life. More pain, more anxiety, more bugs? More bugbog sa buhay. I am going to use the foundation, Estee Lauder. And na naman tayo, di siya nag-a-adjust. Give us nothing. I got this from my makeup artist. And she was one of the reasons why I do makeup right now. Naging addict lang ako sa makeup because she keeps giving me things. And she shows me a lot of product that I use today. So shout out kay kdj.hmua, Ate Kat, because I wouldn't have the motivation to do makeup or to start my channel off with makeup videos without her, you know. Apart from my makeup artist, a lot of my inspiration for this first video comes from my best friends sa college ko. Shout out to Aye, who started a podcast with me weeks back for a requirement naman in our school. But I also thought, maybe I should start a podcast just for the hahas. This was hard to... I don't know how to use these foundations because they're just so hard to yes. They're just so hard to tak-tak. Now, notice that my foundation is not the same color as my skin. That's because I'm acidic, and being acidic, the foundation will grow darker as I leave it on my face. That's just how it works for some reason. My status, who wants to know my status in life? I am a student. I'm studying, obviously. I just said that a while ago pala. And I study BA International Studies. For the concealer is the Be Free, also BYS product concealer in the shade medium. Of course, I'm gonna need to use a picture for this again. You can also consider me as an ambivert, but I lean more to being an introvert because I love talking, but I also have a certain degree na I'd love its social interaction. Like, I also get tired. But there are days din kasi na I really love to interact with people. And it's just non-stop. It depends on who I talk to, actually. If we're really good friends, then that's how I'm a loudmouth. But if we're not friends, kasi willing naman ako mag-adjust. After the concealer and the foundation, I immediately start with the eyes. My eyebrow pencil, which is the U eyebrow pencil. Doesn't have the name anymore because I've had this for quite a while now. Because my mirror is a bit too far, I won't see if I properly do the shape. I'm gonna use my eyeshadow palette mirror. So aside from this, the makeup and podcast, I also plan on releasing music, but I don't know when yet because I don't produce the songs. I tend to just write songs and they just end up in my dump Or I just end up dumping it and I never release the song. My life motto lately is just live in the present. Because for a long time, I've been thinking about my future and how I want to go about it. That after everything I've been through lately, I just remind myself to be present. As long as I'm present, I'm fine. We'll be fine. The future can wait. The now isn't really pretty, so I just learned to embrace it. And then clean my eyelids for what is about to come, and that's obviously the eyeshadow. I love doing the eyeshadow. I love taking my time with the eyeshadow. But we're just gonna do simple eyeshadow, what I do on a daily basis. I'm just going to show you what I do every day. I'll be using the Berries palette. I believe as long as there's still makeup, it's not expired. But we do change our foundations and our concealers. So for this one, I will be using the darkest shade. This darkest shade, you can see I use it every often. But I only do it this lightly around my eye. It's kind of pigmented. I'm not always matare. I just look bitchy. But I'm just very quiet. I just don't have a lot to say. I can often be mistaken as a very bitchy person, but I'm really nice. I think. Just ask my sisters, I guess. I like to go around my eye. After the outer, I work with the inner corners of my eye. So for the inner corners, I use the darkest shade naman. When I want my makeup to look strong on the camera, I use darker shades. It's cooking. I promise you we're cooking here. I do it as well on the other side. I don't multitask usually, the talking and the makeup, because that's why. I don't have the multitasking talent in me. Unless we're talking about cleaning and talking to someone. Okay, so for my next shade, I'll be using Raw. It's the second to the darkest brown shade, and I'll just put it in the middle, blending it with the edge color. Yeah, I'm just blending it. Okay, again, I am very much not interested. Maybe I'll get back to that after 4 to 5 years. For the bottom eye, I'm using this shadow palette, this shade, pink, because it looks cute. Because we love to be cute. Adds effects. For my contour. Contour muna tayo before I do other stuff with my eyes, because I know I'm missing something with my eyes. I just don't know what it is yet. Obviously, I'm that slow. For the contour, I use NARS, and it's broken. But it still works, surprisingly. When I want my contour to not be too strong, because it's like a build-up. It builds up the contour. Sometimes I forget to put contour on my nose. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but like, it's just a common mistake for me personally to just forget to put contour on my nose. But today we will put contour on our nose. So we're almost done. Again, I might forget something with the eye. I'll get back to that. But we'll do the blush on first. For my blush on, I use clay blush. I like pigmented blushes, like strong pigments. I love when my blush is seen. Because no guy will find out if they make me blush. Like, I just put a lot of blush on so that it's not obvious na nagpapablush sa akin si crush. Hey, wala naman tayong crush ngayon. Too much blush won't kill me. But if someone notices that it's too much, then fine. Here we go. Blush is done. I think. I placed my blush near under my eye because I don't know, it just adds flavor to my face. There! This is basic. Oh, lipstick. We almost forgot the lipstick. I am using Focalur's collaboration with Sanrio because it's really cute. Since we've already added the accent or like the special feature in the eyes, I decided to just go with a simple lipstick. So it's not too extravagant. with my eyes. I usually forget this, but it doesn't really it doesn't have an effect on how I present myself. It's usually the eyelashes, the eyeliner, but again, if it's basic makeup, this is my equivalent to basic makeup, this whole look. So what do we think? Do we like it? If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give it a thumbs up, and follow me on my socials. There you will see all my other videos. Get ready with me's. I don't really talk a lot, so forgive me if I muttered a lot or if I yapped a lot today, but I hope you guys enjoyed. See you on my next video. Peace.
The foundation won't stick. Oh, no. I hope you don't mind the background noises, because this doesn't have noise cancellation, unfortunately. But again, this is why I don't really do podcasts, because the mic is very sensitive. You guys hear all my actions right now. No boy's gonna be so smart as to try and pierce my porcelain heart. No boy's gonna kill a dream